To use the event dashboard, you must first log in to IDAM 2. You can then access the dashboard in several ways. From the mapping interface, you can click on Return to Dashboard on the top right-hand side of the screen, and from the home page, you can click on Dashboard located in the navigation bar along the top of the screen. Doing this will redirect you to the Event Dashboard page, where you will see the specific details outlining the damages for an entire event. Also, from the home page, you can click on Team Dashboard under the Team Actions list on the left-hand side of the screen. This option will restrict the event details to show only the damages to parcels within your team's region of responsibility. Once in the dashboard, there are three main regions to focus on: the table on the top left, the pie chart on the top right, and the table along the bottom. In the table on the top left, there is a lot of useful information regarding this specific event, such as the amount of affected parcels that are included in the event after the initial damage estimate, the amount of vacant affected parcels, the amount of non-vacant affected parcels, and the impact assessment cost determined from the initial estimation of damages. As sites are visited and the actual damage is documented, the last three rows in this table will be updated. The site's visited value indicates the number of parcels that are visited by your teams. From the actual damages reported on those parcels, the PDA is updated. This value indicates the cost from the amount of actual damage incurred during the event. This value indicates the amount of parcels that sustained actual damage that were not included in the initial damage estimate. This value is included because in many cases more parcels are damaged than are initially estimated. The pie chart on the top right depicts the percentages of non-vacant affected parcels that have been visited out of the total amount. The blue color indicates the percentage of visited parcels, and the red color indicates the percentage of non-visited parcels. To view the actual amount of visited and non-visited parcels, scroll over the pie chart to highlight each of the sections. The table along the bottom allows for tracking the event in real time. Each of the columns in this table can be sorted alphabetically simply by clicking on the sorting arrows within the header row. Here, all of the streets that sustained damage during the event are listed. This column tracks the progress for each of the streets and indicates how many parcels on that street have been visited. Once the amount of visited parcels exceeds the amount within the initial estimate, the row will turn green, indicating that all of the parcels on that street have been visited by a field team. This value indicates the impact assessment cost determined from the initial estimation of damages for the given street. Once the actual damage is verified and recorded, the PDA value will be updated. To verify and update damage for a street, you must click on the desired street name. This will redirect you to the street report and allow you to record damage for each of the parcels on that street. In the center of the Event Dashboard page, there is a pull-down menu which allows you to filter through all of the information in the table along the bottom. From here, you can choose to filter the data by team assignments, municipality regions, and by damages restricted to different FEMA categories. To filter the data by a team, click on the pull-down menu and select Team. A second pull-down menu will then appear. Click on the second pull-down menu and then select the team which you want to filter by. Upon doing so, the table along the bottom will show only the streets within that team's region of responsibility. To remove the filter, click on Clear Filter. The table will then once again show all of the streets affected by the event. To filter the data by a municipality, select Municipality within the first pull-down menu. Then, click on the municipality you want to filter by in the second pull-down menu. Upon doing so, the table along the bottom will show only the streets within that municipality. To filter the data by FEMA damage categories, select FEMA category within the first pull-down menu. Then, click on the FEMA category you want to filter by in the second pull-down menu. Upon doing so, the table along the bottom will show only the streets which have that category of damage. Again, to remove the filter, click on Clear Filter. To view the total values for each of the columns within this table, scroll down to the bottom of the page. You will then be able to see the amount of visited parcels out of the total estimated, as well as the total impact assessment and total PDA costs. The bottom of this page also has two important links. By clicking on View Map, you will be redirected to the mapping interface, and by clicking on FEMA Damage Report, you will be able to view and edit more details regarding the event.